First off, I'd like to say hi to everybody who's watching this. Decided to make this video because I haven't seen many of these crawlers on YouTube that are newer. This is a RC4 wheel drive Bully 2. Bear with me, this is one of my first videos I've ever done, and I'd like to just share a little bit of what this crawler can do. As you can see, mine doesn't look exactly like the one that you buy. It's not much different. I haven't really added any upgrades other than I just changed the plastics were kind of from tipping over. I just put like this thin aluminum. I cut it out, just traced it, cut it out, put it on, put some zip ties on it. Add a few lights, even though I don't do much crawling at night, but I think they're kind of cool when I do. I had to add a new motor to the back because the other one seized up. This crawler is only about a year old. I'm really impressed with it. Actually, really impressed with it. I added some, it's kind of funny, people put weights to help the front end. I added some fishing weights is what they are. I don't really care that they look like crap, but hey, it gets the job done. I'm really impressed. I just zip tied them, drilled some holes in this one, put it through the loop there. They actually work really good. Oh yeah, I added these tires, the mudslingers, the 2.2 mudslingers. I haven't had a problem with them. I love them. I'm not going to cut them. Some guys I've watched will cut the treads, and yeah, I was like, nah, they're too expensive to be cutting. Maybe I sound cheap, but whatever. Yeah, so the plastic kind of broke there because I tightened that by accident too much. When I bought this crawler, I had watched different videos of people saying go over it with a, you know, and check everything, lock tight stuff. So that's what I did. Oh, I added these shocks because I didn't like the white shocks, so I bought these and added them. I added some oil. They're actually really good, or I think they're really good. I mean, I haven't had a problem with them, but I mean, I'm no expert at this yet. It's kind of an expensive hobby. This here machine shipped to me from Ontario. I actually live in Canada. I'm in Nova Scotia, if anybody knows where that is. As you can see in the background, we got a little bit of ice right now. There should be really more snow, but we have no snow right where I'm at right now. Anyway, it's what's today? February, I think 11th or something like that. February 12th. So today is a Sunday, February 12th, and I just figured I'd come out and make a little video of this. I don't see many videos, like I said, on YouTube. I'm gonna be new to this. I'm gonna try to post it and see how it turns out. Maybe get a few people viewing it. I might do some more, who knows. I'm just in a little rock quarry here. It's I think it's, I don't know who really owns it, but there's a few rocks. Me and my buddies come here and made a few trails and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it works. I'm gonna be putting this GoPro on my controller here, so you might want to bear with me with that because I don't really know what that's all about, like how good I'm gonna do with that, but I'm gonna try my best. I see a lot of guys do that when you're by yourself. I don't have any buddies with me today, so yeah, I'm gonna just hook it up there and see what it's all about. I don't think I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna try to just wing it. I mean, it's the real deal. I'll try to edit stuff through YouTube. I haven't even tried that yet, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I did. Oh, the connectors here, I switched them. It's just a connector into there. I got the Deans. I do know that. I actually am running, what am I running? I gotta find my battery. I had it in my pocket. This one here, I don't know how good you can see that. It's a Spectrum. It's gonna focus on me. I just got this GoPro too. Anyway, it's an 800 50C 3-cell LiPo battery. Gonna run that. I don't really know how charged it is. I just put Velcro on there. I stick it on the front Guys might do things differently. I haven't really found much more found where else I could put this. Yeah, so I'll run that and see how long it lasts. I got a few extra batteries. I'll just take a quick look around to show you. I'm not in any, this is strictly for just a hobby, for fun for me. Like I don't go in competitions or nothing. But I wanted a rig. I did my research on these for a long time, and I've always wanted one. I really love the motor on the axle part. So I had the money. I was like, I'm gonna get one. They are a lot of fun. It goes through a lot. Like if you really want something to destroy the competition, I don't know, I think this is pretty good. I mean, it wasn't cheap. It was like $1,000 like I said, or maybe I didn't say it, I can't remember. But anyway, I did change the servo. I got it off Amazon. Can't even remember exactly the size, but if I think of it later, I can put it in the description or something. But the other one was still good. I just heard that a lot of guys changed them right away because there's a lot of torque on them. So I got that one. I haven't had any issues with it. I don't know how these lights are going to turn out. They're hard to get tight, but whatever. I haven't figured out how to turn them on. I'd like to turn them on with the switch on the front, the 3-channel on my controller, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. I plugged them in the 3-channel in that, but in the ESC part, but I don't know, it doesn't work. Maybe somebody can help me out or tell me, or I don't know, I can go to my local hobby shop and ask them. I put lights under there too, and they're pointed down a little bit at the back, and I haven't actually ran this at night yet, so we'll see. All right, I'm gonna put this camera on my controller, if I can find the other spot, and run with it. Show you guys what this bully can do. Like I said, I'm not gonna pause this. Wish me luck with all this. It's on my controller. Make sure you turn your controller on first, in case anybody doesn't know. Had this thing run away on me once. Landed in a pond. That was interesting. Good job it's waterproof to a certain extent. I don't know how good I can. I'm gonna plug this in. The lights automatically come on. Like I said, I'll figure that out later on. Whatever. I'm just here to show you guys a little bit of what this can do. If I can take half decent videos. Let's see what happens. I don't use the dig much. I'm still getting used to it. To me, the dig's not really a big deal. I mean, it is in competitions, but I run this just for fun. I'm not in competitions. See how this thing works. I haven't been out in a while. The weather's been up and down here. It's been kind of rainy at times, and snowy and windy and cold at times. And other times it's, I don't know, just been busy, so see what happens. We kind of made a course here, as you can see, with the little bit of paint. A couple buddies of mine got some crawlers this year. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I really hope it turns out all right. Taking my time. Like I said, this thing's really impresses me quite a bit. The only problem is if the wheels get under a rock, you don't want to keep torquing it because you could snap something. And watch That'll be just my luck. I accidentally do that. She wants to come out of there. There we go. This thing, like I said, impresses me every time I take it out. I do love these tires. I do like the weight I got in the front of this is a must. Weight in the front is a must if you want to go places. I've been taking this thing through everything. I've been putting this thing to the test. Like, I've had this thing for a year, and I gotta say, like, I love it. I can't stress how much I actually love this. People are gonna be watching this video. Hopefully they like it and they're not like, that guy's an idiot, but whatever, I don't really care. I only live once. I'm gonna take this places where people are like, why didn't he go there? Well, within reason anyway. I'm not gonna go up that cliff. I don't know how good you can see that. Although we've tried other spots to go up certain things just to see, just to be like what it, like how it works. How does it work? I got this turned down for speed. I should have it up some. Give a little more juice. I normally go the other way on this. I'm wasting too much time, but whatever. I should have went the other way. The only thing I find if you get in a little bit of loose gravel, as you can see where those tires are hitting, it just has such a hard time. I know everybody wants to see me get up this as much as I want to get up this. Let's see if I can turn it up a little more for speed. On my controller, I got it turned right down for. Come on, it wanted to. Trying to concentrate on holding this controller and drive this thing. Oh yeah, look, almost flipped it. There we go. Broke my light off already. Whatever. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Actually, I lost the nut from it. Look at that. What's the odds of that? I found it right there. That little nut. It's hard to get tightened on the back. Maybe I should buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, that'll never happen. I'll never win. Anyway, try to fix that later. Oh yeah. Not gonna happen here. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix it. First fix. I think somebody took... Oh, that's not gonna happen. I love how this thing just moves so nice. Alright. So I can't make it across the gully right now. Whatever. Alright. I don't know how good I am. I gotta try to concentrate on filming this. Can't believe that light broke already. Doesn't surprise me though. That's the only thing I find. If you hit the front, gets hits a rock there, front axle, it's like, that's it. You're not going nowhere. Alright, what are we in? 15 minutes of this video. What am I caught up on now? There we go. Find trees like that if they get wrapped around the tire. Don't even fight it. They're just a pain in the butt. Just pull them out of the ground or away from your tires. A little bit of a rock, go up. It normally has a pretty easy time to get up that. There's more grass around my tires slowing me down. Now those rocks like that, I can go up against it. I'll show you. It is tricky. Like, I mean, this thing can't do everything. It can do quite a bit, but oh yeah, there we go. First flip. You can see all the wear from grinding on the rocks. I mean, it's bound to happen. It sucks. The battery comes off every once in a while with the Velcro. But really, overall, unless you flip it, it's not too bad. It does the trick. And I've ran a few bigger batteries just to see. But I like the small ones. They're a little more compact. We could probably get up this, maybe. Yeah. But I can't really get down the other side. Probably could send it. Or I might be able to get down this side. It is pretty steep. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, I put this thing through the test of everything that I can think of within reason. I mean, I don't want to destroy it. I just want to know what it can go through and what it can go up against. It's not a basher, even though sometimes it does take quite the tumble. This is just a neat, it's kind of nice, this quarry, this place where I'm at, this little rock pit quarry. It's not that far from where I live. Not really many people here. Well, actually there's nobody here, what am I saying? And it's actually nice to come out and just do this. A lot of these rocks we actually put here. Me and my buddies made, like I said, a little course here. We did go up there some, but as you can see, you can't really get far. And we made it so you can do this course either way. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not a one-way course. It's just normally how we come into it. I normally go around this way. Let me turn it back down a little more. I don't need all that speed. I mean, it is winter time, the rocks are cold. It's a little slippery. I gotta watch where I'm stepping to. I normally try to go up this. We call it the horseshoe. I probably won't make it because it's really slippery, but I'm just gonna show you a little bit anyway. if it makes it, I'll probably be amazed. I've made it a few times, but where it's so slippery, it just wants to spin. And then a couple times that it did make it, it flipped. But as you can see, the way this is, a lot of the rain washes everything down and makes it loose. Oh yeah, figures. All right, we won't even attempt that. Not today. Another day. Like I said, I had this probably about a year, probably had it for about a year. And I didn't really put much into it. Bought a few batteries. You always need more batteries when you're going out crawling. Oh yeah, we come up this way, we come up this hill. I don't know how good I am though. Should make it no problem. It's steep. I'll try to... The braking in this is pretty good actually. It's not too bad. Now that I said that, I'll probably just go flying. I don't know how good you can see that up. It's kind of high here for me. This is a 1/10 scale. So if anybody's looking into getting into the hobby of rock crawling, it's pretty laid back, which is something I wanted to do. Have something that's more laid back, easy going. I got a couple other RCs that are a little faster, stuff like that for bashing, but sometimes you need to just slow things down and see how it is. I had this out in the snow actually probably, I feel like it was like a month ago, and it actually impressed me quite a bit. I never had anything else, no chains on it or nothing like that. And it held up pretty good. But I was thinking about getting another set of tires and studding them up, and just for winter ice or something. Maybe even here at the pit here, it'd be might help out. They wouldn't have, you couldn't have them really long though. You'd have to keep them kind of short. These batteries, they last probably like 40 minutes or an hour or something. All depends on how hard you go with them. I hooked up a Traxxas battery to it, and it actually, I had to strap it to the top of the roof here with a zip tie, and it actually lasted quite a long time. The only fact is it's on top, so if you flip it, you could punch a hole in it, could catch on fire or anything, right? So I mean, that could happen to that too really, but that's where it's kind of, it's more protected maybe a little bit rather than on top. I threw some stickers on there the kids had. Anyway. As you can see, nobody's been here for a while. There's no tracks in the snow. Oh, I think my battery's dying. So when the battery starts to die on this, as you're giving it the gas, it'll just stop. And then it'll keep going for a bit. It'll stop, but then if you hold the trigger and keep on the gas, it'll keep going. But then it'll stop again. That's how you know it's getting low. I should change it. Actually, for this little course here, we made this out of some woods and rocks and different stuff. It's kind of fun, something different. I'm gonna change this battery out just cuz, and keep the camera going if I can. It's tricky. Like I said, I don't know how good these batteries are. It's been a while, but maybe I should have double checked on how charged they were before I start making a video, and hopefully I can post it for everybody to see. Hopefully they like it. Those lights bug me, but little things bug me like that. I don't know why. Everybody has something. See what happens here. Probably won't work that great. We did put a few screws in those little logs so they wouldn't move. Oh, this is tricky. This is really tricky. I can't remember which way I used to take this. I think it was this side. I can't remember. Probably won't make it. Yep. Wants to go. The back tires, like I said, if they get in a spot like that, and I mean, we could make it, we could put rocks in there, because we did make this, but we're like, you know what, we gotta have a little bit of a challenge. It made it. Had to give her the juice. I'm caught right there. You can see if I can get over it somehow. Snow doesn't help. Uh-oh. Down. Oh, maybe not. Oh, another thing I did when I first bought this, I checked all the drive shafts for like grease. It did have some grease in them. I added a little bit. Loctite for sure. The blue Loctite, not the red, in case anybody doesn't know. I'm not saying the shocks aren't good. I'm really getting myself in a jam here. I'm kind of hoping to get out of this. Slippery. I can do this. I've done this before. Jammed up right there, like I said. and then that happens. My driving skills aren't the best, but I'm learning. Some of these guys make things look easy. It sounds like the battery's dying. Alright, time to move it. I can't handle that. Can't imagine why the battery would be dying. This part right here is a spot we always have a hard time getting up. I do anyway. A buddy of mine did it a couple times. I did it like once. Gonna add some rocks and change it, but I didn't. I'm probably not even gonna attempt this because all this snow is making my tires slippery. In the summertime, things are more hot, heated up, sticky. I think your tires stick a little better. There is foam in my tires. I just left them in it. I don't know, some people might take them out. I don't know, I just left it. My tires are pretty they're pretty squishy actually. They're really squishy. First thing I did actually was buy new tires. I had the tires before I had the crawler. I was still waiting for the crawler to be delivered. And yeah, I had the tires before that, and then I knew I was gonna switch it. I like to be prepared and have everything ordered if I can, and then switch it soon I get it. That way I can just crawl and I don't have to wait on nothing. Because I know if you're like me, a lot of times you hate waiting for stuff to come in the mail. But we do have one hobby store that's not too far from where I live, about 30 minutes. I live out in the country, so it's more in the city. Man, I did not realize how slippery this is with all this snow. Normally this thing will come up over this like pretty good, really. Really good. But it helps to have a good solid rock. I mean, obviously that's why they're called rock crawlers. But sometimes you gotta deal with what you got. I don't have any other rock crawlers. This is the only one I got. A buddy of mine got the Capra, and another buddy of mine got I'm trying to think what it's called. I can't remember now, but when I find out, I'm sure we'll have I'll make a video sometime with with the other two guys. It depends how this one does. Like I said, it's more so that people can see. Like I said, there's not many videos. There's some videos on YouTube of this rock crawler, but they're like a long time ago. They're older, and this is 2023, so I figured maybe some people might want to see more about this. I've watched I don't know if I can say it, I'm pretty sure I can, West Desert Wheeler, I think his name is. He's had one with the Bully, with the stock tires, and I don't know what, I haven't watched him in a while, but his was neat. But I don't know, I just want to show a different side of things, like how things are. Man, there's a lot of snow in this area, and there's more coming. Today's Sunday, and there's supposed to be more coming on tomorrow night, I think, actually, so that kind of sucks, but could be fun too. Depends on how much we get. This year's been really good for snow. People's litter. We used to go this way, actually. See how this is going to hold up. Let's see if I can do it. Used to go up over the rocks like this. Back up a little more. See, when your tire gets in a jam like that, if you're not careful and you keep pressing the gas on this thing, you gotta be careful. You don't want to break something. You know, my battery's getting low on my GoPro. I do have more. Oh yeah. I really wanted to get up this. Normally this is easy in the summertime. Easy. So slippery. I'll have to get the guys out here. We haven't been out in a long time. There we go, there we go, there we go. Took a bit. Took a bit, but it did it. What do I got? 38% on my GoPro. This is the GoPro 10 I'm using. It's not bad, but in the summertime, it overheats. Stupid. My buddy got the GoPro 9 and it's pretty sweet actually. It works good, never overheats. I don't know how this is gonna pan out. I feel like that one rock. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I think I took the wrong route. That's what I do. Sometimes I just grind at it for a while. Hopefully this video turns out okay when I play it back on my computer. So I can post it. There's so many rock crawlers out there. This is more like a competition crawler, but like I said, I'm not in competitions. I don't really care. I just wanted something. If you're like me, sometimes you just kind of want like the best of the best, kind of. But I wouldn't say this is the best of the best. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. I think it's pretty good. The cap was really nice because it has the four-wheel steering. I was thinking about doing a four-wheel steer in this, but I do have the dig, so some people think if you got the dig, you don't need four-wheel steer. But I think the four-wheel steer is cool looking. I like it. So, yeah, I don't know. And we normally go up there too. There's a trail around there. I'm not going to do that now because I'm running out of battery for my GoPro. I'm hoping I'll just run it and post the one video out of this, but it's almost up to 40 minutes long, so I don't know how this is going to play out. We'll see. But I get a few views, people like it. I might do a few more. I don't really care about, I don't know. I might go to new spots. There's a couple other places I can go. Plus I can run it here sometime in the summer for people to see. Get my buddies to come out. This is more just a video of like I said, just guys that, you know, maybe you're sitting at home, you're like, man, I like an RC crawler, but you go on YouTube and see what videos are there, and I'm hooked up again already, look. And yeah, you're like, you come across this, you might be like, you know what, I know not everybody has $1,000, and then you're into it more than $1,000. $1,000 is just for the machine, just for the crawler. That's not the tires. The tires, I mean, where I live, they're like $100 for a set of 4 of those. And the rims, I bought the rims separate. I think I got them on Amazon though, and they're bead locks. You're gonna want bead locks, 100%. But once it's all said and done, like once you get set up, you're not gonna spend probably no more money really once you get set up. Like, I don't know what I'm into this for. It could be $1,500, I can't really remember, but by the time I buy the tires and shocks, I bought that new motor there, but that was only like, that was cheap. The motors aren't that expensive. The most expensive stuff is like your ESCs and, I mean, your whole drive shaft. You had to replace all this maybe, but I don't know. I was thinking about buying an extra one just to have, because I don't see a lot of parts for this crawler, but and that's, I like to have parts for it just in case. Thought about getting a 3D printer, but I don't know. This is really slippery. I can normally crawl right up this. I think my batteries are dying again. That's because I know everybody's thinking, oh, your batteries are dying. Yeah, well, I don't know how charged they were. I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna wing it. I got a feeling they are dying. Let's see if I can put that right there and replace the battery again. That's all messed up. Alright, I don't have much time left on my GoPro, so hopefully I get up over these rocks before the battery dies on this, just to show you guys again. Normally I tuck these wires somehow. I don't know. The off and on switch is right there. It's giving me a hard time right now for some reason, but it normally doesn't. There, we'll see what happens. This is just too slippery. I'm not gonna be able to do this. In the summertime, like I said, I can go up this. No problem. Nice. What? No way. Anyway, I know everybody's probably thinking, oh, I'd like to see him make it up that. What's my battery at? 25%. The snow is just causing it to be too friggin' slippery. And it's kind of... Oh. Come on. It would go, but you see what I'm up against right there. We want it to go there for a minute, and there's what's gonna happen. You're stuck in that little hole. All right, enough playing around with that. I'll show you this spot again when it's the summer, or at least when there's no snow. Things are heated up a little bit. Come on. It's really hard, like, unless you're here, it's really hard to tell how steep things are. I'm sure a lot of people know that, but a lot of it is pretty steep. A lot of it is tricky. The snow does not make it any easier, that's for sure. %, on my GoPro. Come on, baby, get up there. How do I gotta do this? Different approach. There we go. I don't know, maybe I could be using the dig more, but I'm still learning. I'm almost done at the end of this video because I'm at 21% of my battery, so I'm just gonna call it quits after this battery. Maybe go home, see what it's all about, post it. Hopefully some people view it, like it. It helps them out thinking, hey, I kind of like that RC crawler. Maybe I could get one. So you hit that like that, obviously you're not going nowhere. Sometimes I just don't think and I just give her, see what happens. %, on the GoPro. I'm almost out. Enough to call it quits. Give you one more view of the crawler. This thing actually goes pretty fast for a crawler, but I'm not gonna, anyway. Oh, great. All right, I'm gonna be done. We're looking at like 47 minutes. If you watched to this far, to the end, thank you very much. Oh, these lights bug me. I might have to take them right off. I'm gonna shut the battery off. Anyway, yeah, so this is it, the RC 4-wheel drive Bully 2. Pretty happy with it, like I said a million times. In the comments will be like, are you happy with that? There's as you can see on the underside, I painted the links here red, just something different. As you can see, it's scraping off pretty good. Try to tuck the wires for the lights up in there best I could. I mean, it does kind of look funny and cool in the same. At the same time, it kind of looks funny and cool, I guess. If that even makes sense. As you can see, the shocks, I don't know, they could be a little bit better. The camera's pretty much dying. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hopefully I get a few views on it. Maybe if there's some questions, I might be able to answer them. Anyway, till the next video, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.